Hello everyone. I first want to thank Shadow Reveal, who is a professional architect, for making the Blender simulation that you're about to see. I will have a link to his channel in the description where you can go and subscribe. What you're watching right now is a computer simulation of the globe, showing how much curvature should be visible and what curvature drop would happen as you increase altitude from 0 feet all the way up to 329,400 feet. I'll have a link to the full simulation in the description without my commentary in case you would like to download it. I'll be stopping it a few times as we get higher up. Let's pause it here at 30,000 feet. Even at this altitude, you should be able to see the curvature of the Earth at each side of your field of view. This is what it would look like if we lived on a globe. But there is no visible curvature at 30,000 feet. This photograph was actually taken by me. But let's keep going up. I want to stop here at about 52,000 feet. If you remember, that was the altitude that Auguste Piccard reached back in 1931 in a balloon. How did Auguste Piccard describe the Earth at 52,000 feet? He said, "It seemed a flat disk with upturned edge." Can you describe this as a flat disk with upturned edge? Of course not. Let's keep going. Okay, we're going to stop here at just over 62,000 feet. 62,300 feet was the altitude those Russian aeronauts reached in 1933 in a balloon. 62,300 feet is higher than the maximum cruising altitude of the Concorde jet and higher than the alleged commercial flights of the MiG-29. Popular Science described the experience of those Russian aeronauts as follows. Looking down, they tried in vain to detect any curvature of the Earth's horizon. Looking again at our globe, does that fit the aeronauts' description? Do you think that those Russian aeronauts would have looked down in vain to detect any curvature of the Earth's horizon when it should have looked like this? But let's keep going. Now we're going to stop at 70,000 feet. Look at that curvature drop and how much curvature along the sides that should be visible if we lived on a globe. Let's compare that with some actual footage from a U-2 spy plane at 70,000 feet. Does that even come close to what it should have looked like if we lived on a globe? Curvature? No curvature. Curvature? No curvature. Let's keep going. We're stopping again at 114,000 feet. That's the altitude reached by this high-altitude balloon. The curvature of the Earth should be unmistakable at this altitude. You shouldn't have to squint your eyes and engage in phony video compression tactics to see the curvature of the Earth at this altitude. But this is what the Earth actually looks like at around 115,000 feet. It's obvious there is simply no visible curvature at 115,000 feet. Where's the curvature? Compare that actual video to the phony globe where the curvature should be clear and without question. But let's keep going higher. Now we're stopping at just above 128,000 feet. For this one, I want you to look at the curvature drop at 128,000 feet. This was our globe at 0 feet. And now compare that at 128,000 feet. Look at that curvature drop. Let's look at what Felix Baumgartner saw at 128,000 feet. This is where the capsule door opens. Of course, the horizon looks flat, but it's not a full-frame shot. We only get to see out of the door. But what we can analyze here is the curvature drop. This is again what it should have looked like if we lived on a globe at 0 feet and now at 128,000 feet. But this is what it looked like for Felix Baumgartner at ground level, and this is what it looked like at 128,000 feet. There is not one iota of curvature drop. It's not even close. The globe is absolutely false. But let's keep going, and I'm going to speed things up a bit. Now we've reached the maximum altitude of our globe simulation at 329,400 feet. So why did it stop there? Because 329,400 feet was the alleged maximum altitude of this Blue Origin footage. This is the alleged maximum altitude of the Blue Origin at 329,400 feet. There is no measurable curvature, even at that extreme altitude. Curvature? No curvature. Curvature? No curvature. There's no debate here. This unequivocally proves the Earth is flat. Thanks for watching.